What's good? My name is Mateo. Welcome to a brand new video. So in this video, I spent most of it screaming "Flint and steel" at the top of my lungs. Not my best idea. However, you might be wondering why this is a voiceover commentary as opposed to a live commentary. Well, needless to say, tonight I went out to dinner. And I had a great time at dinner. You can also see that I don't look like a rat, which is different than usual. I think I look rather flattering in this angle. I hope that you can't hear the screaming children outside of my door right now. All that to say, I pushed the button that gives phantom power to my microphone twice instead of just once. You might be wondering, well, Mateo, what could that possibly mean for you not having audio? That means, well, I turned it on and then I turned it off because it is it's not it's like it garners power from whatever it's plugged into, and then once it has power you have to manually turn it on. By it I mean my microphone well, oh my god, why am I blanking on what it's called? The interface, the microphone interface. Because I take my laptop with me everywhere I go, I have to unplug my microphone every single time. And every single time, I have to plug my microphone back in and then turn on the microphone interface to have it on. And I'm actually kind of sad. You know, any other commentary, I'd be like, okay, whatever, let's just re-record the video. But this one, I got 3 amazing wins in the Triple Champion Draft Challenge. Okay? And they were seamless, they were hard fought, and it was great. But, also, forgot to, look at this mortar locking right here. Yes. I also was quoting Minecraft movie Jack Black for like the entire thing. And I'm sure that you'll be able to tell when I'm doing it throughout the video. Considering my face, I'll hit the flint and steel. I kind of like close my eyes whenever I do it so I can fully get into character. Flint and steel. Chicken jockey. You know what I mean? You'll be able to tell whenever I say it. Now, this first game, I actually am a little bit of a villain. I chose the Mega Knight. Who would have thought? Me, of all people, choosing the Mega Knight? It was like in World War II when America teamed up with Russia. Like, hello? What? By the way, that was a crazy interaction, that Mega Knight and the fisherman right there. Oh my god. Oh, and goodbye, Goblin Barrel! You got destroyed by the Barbarian Barrel! Like, you know, I went to dinner. I'm not gonna say that I'm, how do I say this without incriminating myself? Well, there's nothing to incriminate myself about. I had a couple drinks. By a couple, I mean some wine and some cocktails. Never mix your alcohol, kids. Either pick one, or liquor before beer. You're in the clear. Liquor before intergalactic travel. Let your insides unravel. I had amazing one-liners like that, which I stole that one from Team 4-Star, okay? I'll give that one to you. But the rest of them were kind of original, okay? And now the world will never know the amazingness that was the seamless freaking... Oh, and look at this guy from Barbarian Rush calling me a cock chicken. I laughed at him. Because he deserves it. Twice. And then I snoozed on him. And then, I gotta explain this part. So I said, I'm gonna sleep on him like, and then I silenced myself because I was going to make a terrible metaphor, but then I said it anyway. And then I had to actually demonstrate the metaphor that I was talking about, if I'll show it. Or maybe that's later in the video. What am I yapping about here? What can I... Yes! Yes, that was it. I said, I'm going to sleep on you like Osama bin Laden slept in his hidey hole. Okay? That was the metaphor. And I demonstrated Osama bin Laden in his hole. Except I don't think he had his hands up. That's a part that I made up. But that's okay. What did I just say there? Maybe I hiccuped. Or burped. Either one is possible. This game against Bod, he was whistling at me. I talked a lot of shit about Bod. I don't know why, but I did. Well, actually, I do know why. Watch this battle ram. Boom! Like a frickin'... I can't even do my one. I'm so discouraged from the fact that my audio didn't record that I can't even do good one-liners anymore, man. Like, Saul Goodwin... Goodwin? Goodwin? Who the hell is Saul Goodwin? Saul Goodman would be disappointed in me. And the fact that the Archer Queen kind of lived that is a little crazy, because then you could just use the ability. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. I think I have like a serious case of Tourette's or something. Like, look at what I just did. Did you see that? It's terrible. And now he's not gonna let that battle ram slide. I don't know what happened with the first one. I didn't play that zap. I was ready if he had like a swarm unit or something, but no, he doesn't. He doesn't. And then he lets the giant skeleton get to the tower. Like, what is Bod doing? Right? If you're gonna be named Bod, okay, either A, change the D to a G so you can be named after the map from COD 4, Bog, or... Oh, I was a little lost here. I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of like played the zap and hoped for the best. And then that poison was a little unfortunate, but I played the battle ram anyway. And then he's gonna play the Dark Prince, right? In 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Wait, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, and then he's crying. Ooh. Yeah, cry. Yeah, that was a close one right there. That giant skeleton almost did not allow the Dark Prince to not connect. How about that for an entendre, right? Right? If we want to talk about entendres, we got to talk about Kendrick Lamar's performance in Power. It was good. And I was leaking a little bit here. And then he played the Goblin Curse. And then I commented on how the Goblin Curse amplifies damage. Because that's what it does. Let's see here. What else is happening? And I'm just doing some more yapping. I think I was like imitating him cry or something. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do about this giant? And I said, screw it. Let's just play the battle ram. And then I threw... Like, this is a done game. All right, I threw arrows at the tower. The battle ram is still going. The battle ram... didn't make it, surprisingly. And then I cried at him. And I said, goodbye, bud. Something along those lines. And then, did I sing more? Or did I finish singing? Oh, and then I bought the emote. And I said, rah, 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 rah. Something like that. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah. Whatever the freaking king is doing. And then I just started laughing uncontrollably because... That is what chemicals that alter your brain will do to you. By the way, I gotta find grass that's not overpriced, dude. $30 for a cart in legal dispensaries is a little crazy. I'm gonna start importing that shit from Michigan. Okay. Good God. Come on. We can do better than that. All right, we as a community can do better than that. I was deciding about what I needed most there, and I decided a Royal Ghost because I thought that it'd be better for single target damage versus a Valkyrie. I don't know why. And then that I was complaining about how he got to choose from P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight, and then I had freaking Royal Recruits, Bowler, no offense, I love the Bowler, and Giant Skeleton. How is that even? The fact that Clash Royale considers the Bowler on the same level as the Giant Skeleton, the Mega Knight, and the P.E.K.K.A. is a problem. That is a problem that we need to address. And I played a Sparky bat in the back. Love her. Sparky is such a diva. Look at her go. What am I yapping about here? And I started laughing more. Oh, I am going insane. Happens. Giant Skeleton in the front. We got a monk here. Sparky gets blasted. Goodbye, Sparky! Right. And then I don't know what's even happening anymore. He starts pushing the Giant Skeleton and the Royal Ghost. And then something happens to the Royal Ghost. Yeah, that thing gets played. And then I wasn't really too sure how to defend the Mega Knight here. But he did get hit by the Giant Skeleton bomb, which made it a lot easier. And then, oh my god. Oh my god. Run, don't walk to this new... Oh my god. I'm giving myself trauma. Okay. If you know, you know. If that magic archer hit the tower... And then I went for this. This was an interesting trade. It was an even elixir trade. He played the battle ram, I played the mortar. He didn't get any damage, but he did make me play my mortar. It is what it is. I wasn't sure, so I just kind of picked the mortar. But mortar Sparky is a little bit of a nasty combo. Though I will say, Monk does do a good job of countering that. He, you know, like deflects and reflects and all that jazz. Like, goodbye, Sparky. Yeah, like... Oh, wait, did Sparky live that? Why? Alright. Anyway. Did she live that? I don't... She had to have. It got deflected in her face. Huh. And then he played the Mega Knight. This was wild. That was such a humongous log. I almost stuttered saying the word log. Granted, it did give him a little bit of a counter push. However, I don't care. Like, it's fine. Look, we got this whole shebang going on. And then I just played another mortar here. He played the archers in a desperate attempt. And then the fisherman is going to die. Almost. He survived the giant skeleton mountain. And then we got a mortar lock here, which is enormous. Granted, the mortar dies very soon. By the way, look at how nice that hair pull was. My hair looks so good today. Okay? It looks so freaking good today. I can't even... I can't fathom how good it looks. And then I just win the game here. It is what it is. Like, the archers, dead. Magic archer, dead. Good game. Yeah, and then I kind of laughed at him. By the way, this is such a great shirt. I got so many compliments on this shirt today. I'm actually still wearing it right now because I'm recording this commentary literally right after I finished recording this video because I found out that the audio didn't film, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. And then I'm just talking about how much I love gambling and that everybody should gamble right here. And the whole world would be a better place. And I got this 4-star, and I'm going crazy. And I said, 400 ice golems! Oh my god! Something along those lines. And then I'm pointing at the camera like a freaking... Oh, and then I'm coughing uncontrollably. That's the end of the video. Goodbye, everybody. Smash like.